Good day, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and my fellow Nigerians. It's a privilege to stand here before you today as I explore a very crucial aspect of leadership, which is integrity versus influence. In today's world, we often find ourselves in a society that celebrates influence over integrity. But today, I want us to reflect on the often overlooked value of integrity. Staying true to moral principles, even when it is harder, less popular, or less immediately rewarding. The problem we face today in Nigeria is that, especially here in Nigeria, we often praise influence over integrity. This mindset has shaped our leadership in ways that are both visible and subtle. So let's dive into why integrity should take the forefront and how we foster it in our leadership. This is a topic that can shape the future of our country, and it's a choice every leader must make and every citizen must demand for. My name is Danjuma Rufai Raphael, and today I will be speaking on the topic integrity over influence, a leadership call. Moving forward, I would love to give a well-detailed explanation of what integrity means. Integrity is simply being honest and having strong moral principles. It is doing the right thing even when no one is watching and straying to moral values and belief. No matter the circumstances, integrity means your decision are shaped by values and not prayer to please, gain, or approval. What's influence? Influence is the ability to change how people think, decide, or act. It doesn't mean forcing someone, but more about guiding or encouraging them to make a certain choice or behave in a certain way. I would like to give us 2 ways people can influence you. Number 1, people can influence you positively in the aspect that, for example, when you have a friend, the friend smokes, it's likely of you to copy that act because you look up to him. You take that your friend as a role model. So there's a tendency that you are going to copy that act or behavior because you are going to assume that such act or behavior is good. So in this context, such person has influenced you negatively. 2, by sharing information or advice. If you give advice of something or give good reasons, people might listen and change their mind. For example, when you are advising a friend to always go to night class because he or she will be able to do well in his exams or tests, you explain to him clearly the reason why he must read and you advise him to always read. In this context, you have influenced such person in a positive way by sharing that information. The problem we face in Nigeria today is that we often praise influence over integrity. You celebrate those who pull strings, bend rules, or secure quick results. This mindset has made power a prize and principle an overthought. And until we reverse it, our progress will always be unstable. So I would like to ask us this question. What is more important in a leader? Is it being powerful or being principled? Would you rather follow someone who is popular or someone who is honest? Imagine you have to choose an SUG president of your school. One has great power, but he bent rules. And the other person, he is being honest, but is less popular. Who would you go for? So, if you keep celebrating only the richest, the loudest, and the most connected, we will keep getting bad roads with empty promises. So, leadership is not about controlling crowds. It's about standing for something, even when you stand alone. It's not about the title before your name, but the truth behind your actions. So I would like to highlight some leaders who actually led with integrity, even though they had influence. Number 1, Dr. Stella Adadevoh. She was a doctor who took care of an Ebola virus patient in the year 2014. The patient wanted to leave the hospital very early. Why? Because he had connections. He wanted to leave, even though it was against the medical regulations. But Dr. Stella, what did she do? She stood her ground because she knew the disadvantages of letting him go. because it would go out and infect others with those virus, and thousands of Nigerians would have lost their life. Due to this shows that Dr. Stella, she had great integrity. She did what was right even though it was hard. She did not let other people's decision change her decision. Her actions helped keep the people safe and showed great courage in doing so. Number 2 person is Professor Humphrey Nwosu. He was the boss of Nigeria Election Commission, that is INEC. He was in charge of making sure elections were fair and honest. In 1993, Nigeria had a very important election called the June 12th election. Do you all remember that? Yeah, it was one of the fairest and cleanest election ever in the country. Professor Nwosu used new ideas to make voting better and cleaner. And one of these options was the option of the A4 system, where people voted openly by standing at the back of their choice. This helped make sure that the election was honest. After the vote was counted, the military government didn't want to announce the winner because they had their own plans. They wanted to rig the election. They prayed Professor Nwosu to stop the result from being made public, but he stood his ground. He wanted to be fair and honest, even though it was hard and risky. He did not let the government prayer change what was right. This showed great integrity. Moving forward, I would like to give examples of leaders who allegedly led with influence instead of integrity. Number 1, I have Professor Mahmood Yakubu. He is the current INEC chairman. During a tense national election, he promised to announce results only after careful verification. But what did he do? He didn't keep to his words. He released the results early, favoring the preferred candidate. This showed that he used his influence instead of integrity. Number 2, we have K1 the Ultimate. We all know about this story. K1 the Ultimate, he wanted to use his influence to board flight. They wanted to check him at the checking point, but he felt that he's a popular person, that he does not deserve to be searched. Due to this, he went and stand at the front of a plane, risking thousands of members on board, risking their life. This showed that he shows his influence over integrity. This set of people are reminders that influence without integrity destroys, rules, and damage a nation. So in conclusion, influence can make you famous, make your name heard all over the world, but integrity, on the other hand, make you remembered for generations. So I challenge you all today, when it comes to leadership, choose integrity over influence. Why? Because influence fades, but integrity echoes for generations. Thank you.